raised in the Lone Star Land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look at my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the blue bonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Gummy shoe prints laid them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy slough. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops always crack the whip.
Well, hello, my friends. How's everybody doing today? Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate y'all so much for coming to hang out with me. Me and you. Hello to you and Cecilia. Hello, Miss Rhonda. How are you? Hello, Miss Kathy. And TJ. TJ sent me a text. I sent a laughing face kind of emoji or a LOL. It wasn't supposed to be something funny, but it was supposed to go to my daughter. So I am publicly apologizing to TJ. Anyways, hello, Charlene. How are you doing? Good to have you. Hey, Lori. Hey, Queen. How are you? Let's see, Elaine. How are you doing? Kelly. Good to have you. Let's see who else we got in the house. There's Retha Bell. How are you, sweetie? Thank you for being here. Holly S. Hello, my friend. Let's see. We got Miss Ann. How are you doing? Good to have you. Hi, Lisa. Cinderella. How you doing? Good to have you. Anybody else sneaking in? Let's see here. Alrighty, I think we got everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hello to everybody listening in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all so much. Before we get started, all the good things, make sure to hit that thumbs up for us. Make sure that if you would like to support the channel, memberships are available. I did not set a goal for today, but if you would like to donate to the channel, that would be amazing. We've only got 1 week left for this month. I need to make enough to pay my storage, guys. But anyways, got Cash App and Venmo running across the bottom if you'd like to help me that way. That would be so appreciated. And as always, if you'd like to get in touch with me, my email is at the bottom. And the mods can drop it in chat as well. So, anyways, hope everybody's had a super good Thursday. I have my girls back home. I am happy. I have missed them so much. And they had a super great time at church camp. So that is always a good thing. Everybody's tired and exhausted. My back is absolutely killing me. But hey, sucks getting old, folks. Hey, Cooper. Thanks for joining us today. Next month's going to be kind of hard. And then 8 to 4 is, yeah, I got you, Miss Ann. We're here. We're here if you ever need us. You know, life is hard. Life is just hard. But we go on, guys. We go on. We keep going. And oh, thank you, Retha. I woke up this morning because, I helped put that mattress up on the bed yesterday. It was all wrapped up. It just was the wildest thing. It was all vacuum sealed and it was flat as a pancake. It was bent in half, rolled up, wrapped in plastic. After doing all that and getting the bed made and carrying my laundry down the stairs and up the stairs and running after puppies and bending over and picking up stuff off the floor so the puppies wouldn't shred. I went to get up out of bed this morning and I almost didn't make it out of bed. My back had a catch in it and it is screaming today. But that's what happens. You fixed your laptop. Way to go, Miss Ann. Way to go. Yeah, you get up with all the pains and you just keep moving. That's usually how I am. But today was extra painful, man. It's just that bone on bone. And when I pull and lift and push and all the things that I did yesterday, it just compresses those discs together and I can feel the bone on bone. Oh my gosh, it just hurts so bad. I tell you what, there's some pretty bad storms going around. And then the hurricane just hit around Mexico, tore up them pretty bad down there. Turmeric helps, okay? How do you take it? Let me know how to take that, Holly, because I think we have some here. Oh no, I've never had this. I take that back. One time I did have the sciatic nerve pain. That was long time ago. But it's storming there. Oh my goodness. I saw today, yeah, Rhonda, nothing like that bone pain. That's a whole different category, yeah. And nothing helps it. That's the bad part. But oh no. Your little one's been fussy today. Okay, I'll Google it, Retha. 2 capsules, okay. Deal, I'll do it. All right, I'll check into that for sure. I think, don't you have turmeric that you cook with and bake with and stuff? That's what I was thinking. But I'll check into that for sure. Um, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, oh, I was seeing earlier, I was listening or looking at some stuff, and there was a bad mudslide in South Carolina on I-40, and cars got trapped in all that mud and water and everything. It was pretty bad. And they have a part of I-40 shut down. Gypsy, how are you doing? I keep forgetting to ask you, do we have a baby? I keep forgetting to ask, and I'm so sorry. What a bad friend I am. I always think about it after my life is over with. But I've been wondering, do we have a baby? I hope we have a baby. Do we got a little baby lollipop, a little mini pop? Not yet. Oh, goodness. Okay, I've been wondering. I knew we were on baby watch, but I hadn't heard nothing yet. So if she hasn't had him by Tuesday, they're inducing. Oh, exciting times. Well, y'all keep her in your prayers. Everything goes good. Miss Sandra, please keep Miss Sandra in your prayer as well. She was ready to get out of the hospital pretty soon, and she has a fever now. So we want to keep her in your prayers. So, yeah, we will be praying for the baby mama. I know. I tell you what, little babies, they're just nothing like them in the world, is there? Yeah. And keep Miss Sandra in your prayers as well. Yes. Yes. I am waiting for Legally Blonde. I know she was going to take a nap. She has got a bad cold, but she was going to come on. So I'm hoping she didn't fall asleep and forget about us. But we'll just hang out and talk until she gets here. Wait a minute. Let's get this podcast popping. All right. Well, let me drop this link for her in chat, guys, okay? So this link will be for Legally Blonde, and it's only for her. And I'm going to put it in the chat box here for her. There we go. All right. If you'll click on that, it will tell you what to do. It's like 2 steps to it. And it'll just check to make sure your microphone and your camera are good. And then you'll pop up and I'll put you up here on the stage in the spotlight. Oh, y'all, let me tell you, I have one of those units up here because I'm upstairs in my son's attic space that they've created this room. And there is no insulation up here. But I've got a unit that, is inside. And yeah, rush to the backstage. But anyways, it's not blowing out cold air too much anymore. And we had a room temperature gauge up here. It was 91 up here today earlier. Lord, it is hot. But yeah, Kelly, we had a live yesterday. But we're going to have our friend Legally Blonde come up today. And she is going to talk to us. I think you're going to be very impressed with her knowledge. She has a superior mind. The way she thinks and processes everything. We are lucky to have her on our side for sure. But, oh no. Yeah. Mine's just, you got to be right on top of it to feel any air. Lord, and we're not even in the hot part of summer. Okay, here we go. You got to turn off your camera. I can do it for you, I think. Hey, beautiful. Let's see. I can't do it. You'll have to click on there if you want your camera off. I can't hear you, but there should be a button down there that says stop camera. Hey, Reality coming in 5 months. Thank you, beautiful. Hope you are doing well. Love you so much, Reality. Hang on, let me turn this on. Unmute your mic. Can you turn it off? I can't turn off. Let's see. I cannot turn off your mic. I cannot turn off your camera. You have to do that. And I can't hear you. I'm going to put you on stage. Do you want to go on stage? Yes or no? Are there some little dots there for you that you can click on those little dots, touch those, and see if it'll turn off your camera? Hold on, guys. We're trying to get her camera off. Hey, Ida. Hi, Dancing Queen. Aloha, JH. Can you just point it up to the, are you on your phone? If you're on your phone, point it up to the ceiling if you don't want to be on camera. You want to go up? Yes? Okay. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. And we see you as well.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody, welcome, welcome. This is Legally Blonde, our beautiful friend.
Hi, y'all.
How you doing? You might have to turn the volume down on the YouTube.
Okay, hang on a second. Jerry, get my volume off on the TV, please.
She is not feeling good, but yet she's coming and she's going to talk to us anyways. Thank you for coming.
Please forgive me. I'm in my bed. I have a nasty cold, but when I make a promise, I follow through with it. And I'm going to be reading, so please forgive me. And the first thing y'all need to do is, are you ready for me to talk, Lolly?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. Just all bear with me, please. As hard as it may be, one doesn't look at the guilty. One looks for information to take the guilty down. On this podcast, we fight for every child that was told, shut up, calm down, stop lying, or been beat with a belt. We have heard them. We believe them, and everyone else will too. I first wish to address the bullies. Bullies prey on the weak, but even mob families know that you never, and I mean never, mess with children. We all have had things in our past that we aren't pleased with. Many bullies also have children of their own. So, what is good for the goose is good for the heifers. Many that are threatening the weak are in different states. Therefore, the protection orders are nothing but a piece of paper. Call FBI. Play the recordings of these idiots' words. Remember, bullies, words mean everything. And geniuses, people can erase public records. They can put in false phone numbers, false addresses, a lot of false information. But heifers, you can pull my family tree up anytime you wish. Because what goes around comes around. One foot in my door will be the last step you ever take. Trust. I'm going to give you an example. Our president on national TV threatened that no one better protests in DC on the day of his birthday parade. Y'all, there were more people at that protest than the parade, and they all are okay. Threats are so very easy to make. Too many have put their tails between their legs and ran from this case. Why? These bullies are so uneducated that if they follow through with these threats, whose big behinds are going down? Not the Proudfoots, not the Bower Sox. And I don't give a shit what judge you are related to, hee haw girl. You have one running her mouth like she is a certain color badass. Though she is white, a child beater, felon, and she won't show her real face. Trust when I say this, men or women, you mess with children, you won't last the week in prison. So I pray all the money that you're being paid is going to be worth it. I have a relative that is our governor's right-hand person. Peaceful protests will get you nowhere. Each person is vetted up, down, sideways, and arrest records do show up. Be professional. Set up a meeting. We all saw Seth in front of the sheriff's department all alone. This made me ill. I don't refer to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers as an autistic young man. I refer to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers as a very gifted young man. Sadly, Sebastian became a threat. Seth, you don't know me, and I do understand that so many have let you down. I need you, Seth, to meet with the governor and the attorney general. Seth, this is your story. You know your son best. You have all the facts. Please just let me walk with you. Seth, things are in God's time, not ours. And trust me, I yell many times, God, you're taking too dang long. I found in my father's Bible a couple weeks ago, Mary, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Honey, it's not yours. I have major trust issues. I get it. I have 3 college degrees. I was a social worker. And I have a degree in correctional law. I'm a pit bull. I won't stop until these wannabe mobsters are brought to justice. Seth, I was ready to take my criminal law bar exam, but I was then diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. My life changed drastically. My name, Legally Blonde, comes from Selma Blair, who played in the first Legally Blonde. Pull up her interview with Robin Roberts. This is now my life. MS has stages just like cancer. Mine's stage 4. My MS is rapid progressive. No meds are working. There's no cure. One day I will never remember anything again. Seth, I want to help you locate Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. If this is my final effort, I'm good with this. And Tennessee is my second home. Actually, my husband and I was married there 25 years ago, June 26th. I don't want anyone's pity. It's not my style. Lolly's panel. Question, please. Why not? I was blessed with time with forensic scientist Dr. Lee, who I learned so very much from. If Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers' body nor fragments were never to be found, can this case be won in the court of law? Please wait. In 1975, 2 sisters vanished. 12-year-old Sheila, 10-year-old Catherine, the Long sisters. SA is the least that these poor girls endured. Finally, their bodies were transferred to the hills of Virginia. 1,500 National Guard were brought in per the governor's request. And yes, I'm a country girl. All 10 died, either in the hills of Virginia or in prison, for the exception of one relative. FBI nor National Guard could find no bodies nor fragments. They were burned. Y'all, the PA was a pit bull. You rely on your own team for evidence, not the little boys who chew gum by giving interviews.
Craddock.
This last remaining, forgive my mouth, piece of shit was found guilty. Again, no body, nor fragments. The PA chewed ass and spit it out. One y'all is better than none. And this happened 38 years later. But at the age of 71, the parents at least saw the only living relative go down. Bullies, because of your public threats, the PA will use your words, if not you on the stand. This is where Kelly Stegler will come into play, and I'm not stopping there. Now, through Texas Lollies, never heard of her, but I would like to acquire the help of Jasmine Crockett, congressman woman from Texas Lolly, researcher. Seth, the AG, can open a case on the former sheriff, open finances, and that fake ass death certificate will be shredded piece by piece. My career was cut short, but I still have connections and I'm still a pit bull. In time, you all will meet my husband, which makes Bower Sox look like the wannabes that they are. The TRH video, in my opinion, was an alibi for that whole family. This is just my opinion. Oh, and I'm also going to add as well, I have a killer K9 that is ready to come to Tennessee and stand right beside of Seth too. Seth, together we need to professionally speak with the governor about sending in National Guard. And I guarantee no threats will scare them. If we are going to be threatened like little grade school kids, this girl can pull a finger, and though I have MS, I can have a temper, and I can throw a leg and have no trouble kick dropping a man. And that isn't a threat. By the way, my mother taught me the fatter you are, the easier you will fall. I still wish to touch on Katie, lawyer up, what I feel her next step's going to be, but this is a combo for another day. One of my degrees allows me to be a warden of a prison. Boss Hog, my dream is many big guys will have rotation visits with you, but you'll have no tongue. No one can hear you scream. Do you get my drift? Just one phone call. My saying has always been, bet me and lose. And Legally Blonde has never lost a bet. One more time, Seth. I only wish to walk by your side. This is my last wish, Seth. Again, this is your story, not mine. And though I'm not shaking in my boots, none of this is on Lolly. My husband has some free time coming. And then this is when phone calls will be made, and trust, he's not from Ohio. Threats are child's games. Let's play big kids games, shall we? Y'all, I look back at older murders. A pit bull PA can win without a body. Many have. And dog, if you're listening to this, send Leland. And I got to put this in there. First, you have to send Leland to see Lolly. And if there's anything left of you, then she'll send you on to Tennessee. Because he definitely is a physical threat. On the phone, Boss Hog runs his mouth. Boss Hog, your words. The storm is brewing. Panel, dive into this. There is something that Chris and Katie doesn't want people to really know about them. The missing piece, per Chris McDonough. Boss Hog thinks he is a badass on the phone, but only with women. And I am a woman that you won't dare talk to like you do the others. Your mama expunged your record. You, Boss Hog, are a sick fuck. C's and sis letter, that's all you got? I'm not afraid to show my Legally Blonde card. All in good time. LD. I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Pronounce this because you know what I'm talking about. El Diablo. Because you are uneducated. That means the devil. This is maybe Mob's word. Are you getting it yet, Boss Hog? Timing is everything. And if I should go missing, I guarantee you Dolly Vision will come and search for me. Because this math ain't mathing, as our granddaughter says. Blue Eyes, thank you for all of your brilliant research. Thank you, panel, for listening to me rant. I'm just getting started. I hope to be able to return because I'm not done. Just tonight, just wasn't the night. That's if Lolly doesn't fire me. My eyesight can't follow the comments. So, I don't know. Is there any questions? Because I'm getting tired, Lolly. Is there any questions?
Does anybody have any questions for her? And you are not fired. We are just getting started.
My basic point tonight was just set. Just set.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to turn Lolly's podcast back to her. Night, y'all. Until next time.
Good night, my friend. And thank you so much for your brilliant words.
I just hope I didn't disappoint anyone. But like I said, the legal stuff wasn't meant for tonight.
Yeah. It was perfect. Everybody understands what you were saying. They're saying, awesome job, well written, well said. Praying for you as well.
Lolly.
Yes.
Jerry says I need to go out. Deuces. I'm off of here, honey. It's all yours.
All right. Love y'all so much. Thank you.
Bye. Night, y'all.
Bye. Here, I'll get you off. There we go. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that because our friend Legally Blonde has 3 criminal law degrees. She has worked beside some very, very intelligent people. She has connections. As you could tell by the words that she gave us, she means business. She's here for sex. And that's her number one, first and foremost, is to help him get in touch with the right people so that Sebastian can be found. Hey, Sydney, make sure to shut the door, baby. What little air I have, I need to keep it inside. Anyways, she has a lot more, folks. It only takes one pit bull. That's right. That's right. I'm hoping that Seth will watch this. I'm hoping that he will hear those words. I have sent him her phone number. This is her wish. While she still has it within her. Her mind is still sharp. She knows how to make things happen. She knows the way to go about it. So who was she saying he need to get a hold of? Oh, she is wanting to help him get in touch with the governor and the attorney general. Both. Like I said, folks, she knows how to get things done. This is what her career has been all about. And I appreciate her so much for coming on and talking to us, because tonight was just an introduction. It was to address those who are bullying people around, just to remind them that if anyone has had anything to do with Sebastian being missing, their day will come. And talking to her and her husband, I have some regained hope. Okay, Jen, did you already ask it? Let me see what you're saying here. Did you ask me a question? I missed it. Are you going to ask a question? I wasn't really paying attention. Put your question in, Jen. But she has a canine that protects her, that walks beside her, that is everywhere she goes. And her dog, Boss Hog, she was talking about CP, and his mommy protecting him all the time, getting him out of trouble. And there's no question that he's got issues. But also, as she said, and she is 100% correct, all of the threats that we continue to hear are coming from people who never leave their home. They're just that. They're bullies. All these things that people continue to dox all the other people and make it as if, I drove by your house. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Where I live, it's very obvious when people drive by my house. But they use those tactics. She has heard it plenty of times before in cases when nothing ever happened, but the tactics were all there to scare people. And that's exactly what we're having when it comes to Sebastian's case. It's just people mouthing off and scaring people away. And it's time to make things happen. It's time for Sebastian to get some justice. And she is offering her help to Seth. She's offering her knowledge to Seth to make sure he has the right way to go about getting in touch with the governor and get an appointment to see him, because folks, they take a lot of the people that try to come in, they vet them 100%. They look at their life, their history, everything. But she knows the ways to get that appointment and make it happen. Yes, Michelle, you're correct. They keep the drama stirred up, keeps people away. Holly says, I live in a gated area, but come on. I'm just begging them to step foot on my property. Trust me, they won't be walking off. And if they do, they ain't making it out of Texas. That's for sure. But I hope y'all enjoyed the words that she said today, because it was basically an introduction to everyone about who she is. Well, Retha, that's the thing. If she goes with Seth, she knows the words to say. She knows the tactic to use to get the answers that are needed. And if they're getting answers, they're nothing but bullshit answers, then it's time to move on. Because as she said, and she's told me before, everybody has a boss. And if you're not getting what you want from this person, then you keep moving up the chain to that person's boss, and that person's boss, and that person's boss. And that is her goal. So thank you for putting her on your prayer list as well. With her MS, her immune system is broke down, and she had to go to therapy, and she ended up with a cold. But I'll tell you this, her mind is sharp. She writes things down so that she doesn't forget something. Tasha, you're good. Before we get too far in, I want to say to Mally Cat, thank you so much for becoming a member, and welcome to the South.
Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a hype and get down? Welcome to the South.
Welcome, Mally Cat. Thank you so much for becoming a part of the Lollipops. We're so glad to have you here. And to my beautiful friend who sent me the Venmo, this happy dance is for you, my friend. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. I am so grateful to have everybody here. I'm so grateful to have people in my chat that care and that want the same thing I do, and that's justice for Sebastian. And like I said, I shared with Seth she would be coming on tonight. I sent him her phone number, and I told him to watch this tonight, hear her words, and get in contact with her. Because all she wants is to use the knowledge that she has to help bring Sebastian home, to get justice for Sebastian. You know, it gets very depressing at times when you sit here and you talk about things every day over and over and over, and the stupidness that has been attached to this young man's case. There was several predators that have been locked away in Sumner County recently. There was one on Facebook today. And I put in chat, you have all the time in the world to go catch these pedos. When do you think you'll have time to get justice for Sebastian? His father is trying his best to find his child, to find out answers as to what happened, while his parent and his step-parent are living their life, not missing any vacations. And Sebastian is still missing, although there were plenty of CPS cases even weeks before he went missing. Do something about it. Do better, Sumner County. Because it's so obvious. You're going way far out of your way not to do a damn thing for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. That was my comment. And every time I see something that is posted on Facebook in Tennessee, Sumner County area, and the good that they're doing, I will continue to put that type of comment in there. Because you see, the guy that is dedicated, his only job is to follow through with tips on Sebastian, was the person that was out looking for these people. How is it that that man, whose only job is to find Sebastian, but yet he's going out and pulling these guys off the street? Good for him, because those people do not deserve to be on the streets. But hello, your only job was supposed to be Sebastian. Lolly, I came across a comment, where is it? That these were my views and comments. Yeah, it's just, we put that in there just for protection. So if anybody comes back, we can say, look, you know, this was her kind of thing. It's just a protection thing. It wasn't nothing to it. Tina Girl said, Bullhorn Betty needs help. It's called Operation Angel Wings. What is that about? I hadn't heard about that. I'll have to listen. Yeah, they brag on social media. Yeah, the TJ put that it was your opinions and thoughts. It wasn't mine. It's just something that the mods always put if somebody's on panel. It wasn't anything bad. That's right, Kathy. Keep leaving messages. Keep reminding him that Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is still missing out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. She's going to the governor's home. Oh my gosh, that is not what we need. Guys, I tell you, that's not the way to go about this. Oh, I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I just think there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. Protesting is not going to get anywhere. And, Betty just had legal trouble with these people. I just don't think that I don't know. Yeah, I don't think she should go to anybody's residence to do that at all. But I'm not saying anything. I mean, that's her opinion. She can do what she wants to. But hey, Blue Eyes, are you okay from the storms? I saw where there was a bad mudslide on I-40 there, trapped a bunch of cars. So, yeah. So I don't know. We have bad storms and lights and cable have been off. Oh no. Yeah. Legally Blonde said, did you not listen to the part that people are vetted and arrest records are not good when you're trying to see the governor or anyone above that level? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's going to help her much. That's up to her. But yeah, not the best move. I don't think so. I really don't. And especially if it's his home, that's really not good. Oh, she's going to the office. Thank you, Gina. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Guys, I was talking to Miss Rhonda last night. She said it might be so warm up here that it's affecting my computer. So it may be. Me and you, I don't think that's the way Seth needs to present his case. I really don't. And if you would have listened and heard what Legally Blonde was saying, that it's there's another way to go about that. She wants to help Seth get in. And I just hope, yeah, protests do not fly in Tennessee. Cecilia, thank you for gifting a membership. If you were that lucky person that got that membership from our beautiful Cecilia, please make sure to tell her thank you. And for our new member, let me get down to it here. Welcome to the South, my friend.
Welcome, welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a right and get down? Welcome to the South.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, thank you, Cecilia, first of all, for gifting that membership, and welcome to our new lollipop. Yeah, he can't present anything during a protest. That's not going to be good for him. It's not going to help at all. But we can't make them not do it. Let's just hope Seth listens, and let's hope that he gives her a call and she can help him get in the correct way. She has connections. So we need Seth to definitely hear this and to know for sure that he has someone that is ready and willing to keep moving up the ladder if necessary. And the bullies sitting in the back, like she said, Mr. Diablo, we had the devil himself in here. And I honestly believe he was 100% related to the devil. So, yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I do know this, that there's always the right way and there's always a distraction. So, we just need Seth to be able to have someone have his back that knows the law. And guys, we have that person for him. No, the devil's not here again. Thank God. It's just a waste of everybody's time, distraction, distractions. That's all it is. Distractions. And, they want to call us keyboard warriors and blah, blah, blah. They're no better. But go. He ain't coming up on panel. Yeah, I'm the devil's holy water. That's for sure. Yeah, Holly. I know Seth is exhausted. His brain has got to be tired. And I just think that this is a good thing for Seth. This is good help. A person who knows what she's doing. She has the degree for it. So, yeah. He has an angel right before him, ready to go. And she's not afraid of Christopher and his mommy. And that's all who's doing the threats. Well, hello, Seclusion. How are you? No, you didn't upset me. It's just I want it to be done the correct way for Seth. I don't want things to be harder for him than it has to be. But I think with Betty's troubles that she had there in Hendersonville, even though it was all thrown out, it was public display the whole entire time. I just don't know that that's going to help a lot. You're home and drying off. Oh, goodness. You know, we sit here and we can talk about all the crap that's going on around us and everything. Today I was sitting and I was thinking about Brittany J, because once again, Clue and Cletus were putting out her father-in-law's death certificate. And they put out his tax records, all his information. You know, he's passed away, but it's just not right. They showed Nana's husband's death certificate because they can, Holly. That was Cletus's words. It's public knowledge. Oh, good God. Here's the devil's queen here. Y'all keep calling out for me. Well, I'm glad you've been listening. Thanks for the views. But I sent Brittany J a message and I said, I want you to stop and think about something. They were all over Brittany attacking her. Yes, Miss Ann, I might have to do that. But yes, exactly. Michelle, exactly. But they had been attacking Brittany here and there. But folks, if you stop and think about it, after Mr. Chris went and did his big, huge rant for over 30 minutes on Brittany J, saying all those horrible, disgusting things, every single one of them started streaming her every day, all day after he did that. And it's just gotten worse. Right? Holly, that's me. I can barely pull my own records. Alicia said, if people hadn't figured that out, I don't know when they will, right? Yeah, but if you stop and think about it, Casey, it was after that. Wait, I thought those weren't allowed to be on public records. It's all part of their distraction. Yeah, Christopher admitted to pulling up stuff about Brittany. And after his big rant on Clue's channel, they started the very next day, every single one of them. Jay will live stream Brittany's live while it's happening. They will send people over to her chat. It has intensified since that man opened his mouth and went off. And in my opinion, tell Brittany, you need to file a lawsuit against him because he enticed it. Sue his ass. Every night, every day. They start in the morning time when one quits, the other one starts up, and they're all on everybody's panel. I know, right, Holly? He didn't ever talk about her. I mean, she didn't talk about him hardly any. I've been a hell of a lot harder on him than Brittany J ever was. Exactly, Gabby. He is pushing for it. That's my opinion as well. And they're doing his bidding. They're doing his dirty work for him so he can sit back peacefully and quietly. And that's it, Charlene. Brittany's the only one that could do anything to stop this. I have to agree with you, Charlene. And she's not covering Sebastian anymore. Exactly. She tried to do the Brian Kohlberger last night. I was all there for it, ready for it. I was ready for some true crime stuff. And in the middle of it, everything busted loose. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Well, of course, today they're playing last night and they're just having a good time with it. What did Seclusion say? They thought, I remember that. I was laughing. But wait, I thought they thought you were mischief. Oh, Lord. I don't pay no attention to them. I don't. I don't go listen to them. I'm not subscribed to them. Alicia, and that's part of the problem there. She's trying to go about it by stating, do not do this again to me. Don't talk about my children. I understand that process, but she's done it. Exactly. Call the cops and be done. Get you a lawyer. Make some suits happen. Don't be doing no protective orders. It's just a piece of paper, like Legally Blonde said. Make them stop. Make them stop. Oh, no, Seclusion. I literally wrecked the data report by spilling an espresso. Oops. You know, I don't play well with stupid people, okay? I'm just going to tell y'all. That's me. That's me. I don't do well with stupid people. And they're being totally 100% stupid. 100% stupid. And I understand they have attacked Brittany's family so bad that she's on edge. She feels she has to defend herself. I get it. Oh, TJ. Wasn't there bill passed? Yes. Online bullying. Cyberbullying. Yes, there is a law. Do something about it. And I have made reports to YouTube about the cyberbullying. There was one today I did that I said, you've already had 2 people die because of a YouTube drama. There you go, Devil's Queen. Yep. I say let them look at my family. I don't care. It ain't my family they need to worry about. It's my family connections they won't like. But yeah, they're not going to do nothing though. YouTube's not doing nothing. And let me tell you why. Because those people are over there making bank. They're making big, big, big money. For some reason, people are drawn to drama. I don't understand it, but I don't think I'm meant to understand it because I don't think like that. But they make big money, and that makes YouTube money, right? Well, when they start having people like the man and his wife in Vegas live streaming, and the man that lives in Vegas that had been having beef with him was all pissed off, walked up to him and unalived him on that man's live. That's to the point where we're at with what's happening over there. The cyber bullies law is a federal law. Yes. Queen, I'm ready for, and I was going to talk to you guys about this. I think I'm going to take 2 days a week and cover something trial wise or case wise or something, do some deep diving into some cases. I would love to cover the Idaho 4 stuff because I had no clue until last night. I heard a little bit and then it all got blown up. That Brian Kohlberger's car was parked there, and the DoorDash girl said she pulled up and parked beside his car. He was there when she delivered food. I was like, what? However, she was on one of those reality shows where she got pulled over for DUI. And yeah, forever glow. Brittany needs to find a lawyer. There are people that will do it for pro bono, especially with it being a new law. So yeah, would y'all be interested in covering the Idaho stuff and what's being put out with his case? And in August, it will go to trial. They did not get a delay on some of it. Duke people accuse Cambridge of stealing the data from 2 weeks ago. Oh gosh. Yeah? Michelle says no. Don't get me wrong, folks, please. 100%. We are still covering Sebastian, okay? I'm not in no way going to stop covering Sebastian. But to come up with stuff for 7 days in a row and start over for another 7 days, I'm digging as deep as I can. And it's getting harder and harder because nothing more is happening. So I thought maybe a couple of times throughout the week we could break it up a little bit and just cover something else. I have looked into it a little bit. Miss Ann, I'm afraid I'm going to have to do a lot of FOIAs to get the paperwork and stuff, and I just don't have the money to do all that. But hopefully one day I will, and I still have all the information. Oh, Retha, thank you. Funny thing, Lolly, my one phone call could be anyone on both sides of the track. There you go, girl. There you go. Or guy. Sorry, girl. You're a queen. Yeah, I don't go in those channels. I don't want nothing to do with them. You like the late night one? Cool. You like that, Rhonda? Guys, I have another channel that I, out of respect, Miss Lolly, the Idaho unalivings are too painful for me to digest, my wife. Seclusion, I didn't even think about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about it, and my bad. That's horrible of me. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Seclusion. I'm sorry. Um, but yes, let me tell you, I have another channel. It's called What the Fuss. And I started it way back when I was covering summer wells. It was just a fun um seclusion. We might choose something else. But we interviewed some other people and had some people on panel, and Annabella's honey. Um she was up there with me. Yeah, you like the chit chat. Gypsy, do you have an iPhone? And we might just do that, some late night ones or something. It's just, guys, I hope you understand, with nothing new happening in Sebastian's case, it is so very, very hard to come up with something every day. Donna Adelson. I thought about the Kyron Harmon case as well. His mother is just begging for answers for him. We could cover that. What the fuss? I understand. It is very fascinating. I followed it since the beginning, but we don't have to cover it here, Seclusion. It's okay. Yes, we're still 100% Sebastian. Don't think that's going to ever change, guys. That will never change. I'm not going to just walk away. Okay, here is the iPhone link that just got posted. I'm going to pin it to the top if anybody wants to join the membership. There's the iPhone link. It's pinned at the top. It's in chat. Charlene, I think it would be funny to listen to some of those calls. Now, see, Seclusion, I agree with you. Kyron Harmon's case is under discussed. People just let it die off. But his mother is pushing for a lot of new stuff. Okay, Miss And. Yeah. Because like I said, I looked into it as much as I could. I couldn't find a whole lot, but I need to get those records to be able to dig deep enough into it. So, yeah, we might start doing something like that, guys, just a couple times a week, because I can sit here every day and talk to you about Sebastian. Blue, can you send those to Messenger? My phone is so messed up. Kyron and another Mormon. Oh, wow. Okay. We might look into little Kyron's case, because I would love to go over that. But guys, don't give up on Sebastian either, because I'm working on something. Miss Rhonda gave me an amazing idea, and I'm working on something. And if I can pull that through, you guys are going to be really excited. But yeah, we can do that. And I'm going to try to do some more late lives again to where we just hang out, chat. We can watch some stuff. We can listen to some, jailhouse calls. So Annie, Annie Collier. I think I've heard of that. I've heard of that. So, oh, hang by a thread. Oh, I love those. um, so yeah, we might do something, okay? So kind of keep that in mind and shoot me an email if there's something. Yes, the Devil's Queen. There are a lot of unsolved cases out there that could use. Yeah, cold cases. I'm all about cold cases too. Let's dig into them. Let's get it active again. Yeah, Kyron's dad is still talking. I know his mother is begging for them to go to search a new area. And little Madeline McCann, did y'all hear about her? They've gone to a area of land right close to the man who they think possibly could have done something with her. And they found some bone and clothing items. They've sent them off to be processed. Have y'all heard about the Daniel Robinson? He was an archaeologist in Arizona there and went out to do some testing, and he has never been seen again. His father's been out there multiple times, and one week he went out there and there's his son's car all crashed. Yeah, seclusion. They found a couple of different things. No, hadn't heard anything, Charlene. But they found a couple of things. They've sent it off for testing, so we'll see. But yeah, I think we might start covering a couple of different things like that. I like the cold cases, so we might just stick with that. And that way Seclusion can join us. The forensic DNA family genealogy. Wowza. Yeah, so that girl really did look a lot like her, but they did the DNA testing and it said no, she was not related to them. Kyron's case was heartbreaking. And y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to the Kyron case, that Kyron Harmon, I honestly believe that stepmother is evil. Look up Jacob McKnight case, okay? We'll look up that too. Definitely. They did not do a DNA testing from her? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad to know that. I wondered. So, okay, I'm trying to screenshot with my hand running across the phone. But guys, most of y'all know that I cut my kneecap open and had to have stitches and all that. Today I was out in the garage trying to get to some of my stuff and cut my knuckle open to the bone. So I got my hand all wrapped up because it wouldn't stop bleeding. So, oh yeah, Rhonda, that stepmother she's, I don't know. But guys, I need to do something because I know we're gonna have to bubble wrap me. Oh, But I thought about going to see that cute doctor again, though. Oh, Valley Gal, you agree on the Ladybird Lake. Yeah. Dr. Love Time, Blue Eyes. Yes, she is deceptive. That lady's wackadoodles. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, you know, we're covering Sebastian's case. The numbers are down. And it's okay. But at the same time, I need to get the views up. Guys, I got storage, the 2 storage lockers I have to pay for. So I got to do extra. Yes, I've heard of that. Yeah, the Ladybird Lake. I think there's something to that. I believe it for sure. That is way too many people. But yeah, we're going to have to do some more different things. And if I have to do Sebastian and then we'll do a late night something else. Yes, I have some crime quiz questions. Some true crime questions for y'all. We can do a quiz one night or something. But do more on Ladybird Lake. We might. There's another guy that did a whole series about 10 months ago, I think it was, but he even had the brother come and talk to him. And the brother talked a little more in depth than what we heard the last time. I think so, Seclusion. I agree with you for sure. The smiley face killers. Yep. Well, cool. We're going to look into some of this stuff, guys. We'll definitely do that. And like I said, don't ever think we're stopping on Sebastian, okay? We're not going to. I've even heard true crime versus urban legends. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, guys, I'm going to let y'all get off of here. Yes. I believe there is a certain bar linked to several of them. I do. I really, really do. And I think someone at that bar, Seclusion's like, let me stock on snacks. But I think somebody at that bar is definitely putting something in some people's drinks. That's my opinion. So, but there's more to it, I think. Yeah, the Devil's Queen. Okay. Sounds good. Well, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being so kind and gracious to Legally Blonde. Her words are amazing. Her mind is amazing. And I will remind Seth to make sure to listen because this lady wants to work with him. Well, she still has everything in focus here. And I think this will be a good thing for Sebastian's case. Oh, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will be back tomorrow. And I got some cool stuff to talk about already. So hopefully we got some really good stuff coming up soon. I'm working on some things and y'all stay tuned because, anyways, we'll see how it goes. Yep, same channel, same lollipop cave. Love you guys. I will see y'all very soon. Till then, love and hugs. Bye.